Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Philly. A lot of y'all call me Felicia. A lot of y'all call me Philly. I usually mostly go by Philly, so I would appreciate if y'all would call me that too. This is my first video that I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna do a quick get ready with me. We're gonna do makeup, try to do a little bit of eyeshadow, and just go from there. So we're gonna get started by priming your face. Usually most of the time I do break out from different primers, so I gotta be careful what I use. So I've been using the called Primed and Poreless by Too Faced is what I've been using lately. It has kind of broke me out, but it also kind of like blurs the effects of all of the stuff that you do have on your face. So usually I just put like a little bit in my hands and I just kind of go a little bit in. My hands are clean. I don't really like to touch my face with dirty hands, only because my skin is so sensitive. So I do make sure that I do take care of that, because that is something major that I don't want happening. So for the most part, it's what I've been using lately, and every time I go get my eyebrows done, anything like that, it's always super sensitive. So I'm always trying to find new products that are good for your skin, because my skin is so sensitive. So that's what I've been using lately. And then also I've been using Too Faced Do You, which is full coverage, if you can see that. I use it in vanilla, and most of the time I've had no problems with it. It has a really good smell. I know that's not everything, but that's something good, and so it works for me. It's been covering my face pretty good. I like the way it goes on because it is full coverage. It definitely does not disappoint me. I just hate that it doesn't last all day. But I do try different products to figure out what works for me, because what works for me doesn't work for everybody else. And that is what sucks, is that there's not all these products that do work for everybody. Like, some people, you just have to find what's good for you. Like, I have sensitive skin, so I also have oily skin. So for the most part, I work sometimes outside. Just depending how hot it is, my makeup will come off. So that does not really help. So I put 2 pumps. I'm gonna do another pump just so that I can get my neck area and try to do some more down here and kind of just get all of it in exactly how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna use this mirror just so I can see better. And like I said, not everything is gonna work for everyone. Everything is gonna be different. Like, some of y'all might not like that it has a perfume and figures that'll break you out, but not really. My skin pretty much is already sensitive anyways. I started using a face wash that a lot of people have recommended, and it did not do my face good. So I like trying new things, but at the same time, it is not a good thing. And especially with being outside and it melting your face, well, it kind of irritates your face at the same time. So you just gotta be careful about what you put on your skin, and especially about how it looks. But for the most part, I mean, that's what I use. It's what I like. I did try other foundations that just didn't work for me. They would last maybe like an hour and that was it. So for the most part, I can say that I do like the Too Faced. And I also got the Too Faced in the same color, but it's, to me, I feel like this one's a little bit darker. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's a matte or what the reason why exactly. But I did buy the other one only because I wanted to know exactly what it was gonna do for me. But it didn't do much for me. So now I'll go ahead and do eyebrows. Usually your eyebrows are your best thing to do every time you do makeup, because you always want to make sure that is something that somebody pays attention to all the time. They always pay attention to your eyebrows. Like, if you don't have good eyebrows, you did something crazy. Don't know what, but you definitely have to have some good eyebrows. So usually what I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I use it in soft brown. Sometimes it's a little bit dark, so I do have to buy the taupe color, but I have not had time to go to the store and get it actually. But I like the way, I've always used this one. I've never used anything different. I think one time I had to try the Brow Wiz, and then I just didn't like it because I just felt like it really didn't do anything for me. So, but that's just how it is for me. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So usually I go really light, and then I'll fill it in and wherever I need to fix it. And my eyes tend to get watery. I'm not crying. They just, my eyes get really dry after a while, especially with my contacts. I try not to wear my glasses as much because I just feel like it does, like, my glasses are in the way a lot. And I talk to people and I feel like they're just staring at my glasses. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't like it. And then I get headaches a lot from doing that, from wearing my glasses for a long period of time or whatever I'm doing that day. I feel like my glasses are in the way all day. So sometimes I'll wear my glasses for 3 days and then I'll wear my contacts for 3 days. It just depends on how I feel that day. So for the most part, for all you people who wear contacts and have dry eyes, believe me, I never knew what dry eyes was. I always heard that one commercial, but that was it. Like, I never knew nothing about it, and now I know. I don't know if it's because after I had my kids, my everything is just completely different now. I don't know exactly why I have dry eyes. It's not common in my family. I'm not sure what happened, but I have it. So it's a constant thing all the time. So they're my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna kind of fix them up a little bit. And the pencils that I used for this for my eyebrows is the Anastasia pencil as well. I just feel like they go together. Like, if you don't use that pencil and you use a different one, they just don't go. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 14 pencil. My eyebrows, and I'm just gonna kind of fix them up a little bit. And the pencils that I used for this for my eyebrows is the Anastasia pencil as well. I just feel like they go together. Like if you don't use that pencil and you can use a different one, they just don't go. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 14 pencil. And I try to use a little bit of concealer to kind of try to make my eyebrow look more defined, and it just looks better. It looks cleaner that way if you make it look better that way, to use a little bit of concealer. I didn't pay attention, and I didn't get all of it all the way in, and mix it all the way in. So sometimes that can happen. You just gotta be careful sometimes, because like your forehead, it will not mix in sometimes right in some spots, and you just gotta make sure it gets there. But for the most part, like everything that you do on your face can be fixed. Definitely can be fixed. And sometimes on your under eyes, you just gotta make sure you got it all there. Gonna kind of put some chapstick, or it's called, what is this called? Lip balm. I got this one from Colourpop. No, if you can see that one. I got the color in Peppermint Frost. It's more like just like a chapstick. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of color. It looks like there's a lot of color there, but when you put it on, it's really not a lot. I usually like to do it before I put on any lipstick, just so my lips are not looking crazy or anything like that. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to blush. I usually use the Maybelline Fit Me, but lately I've been using the Milani, only because I've been mixing them, because sometimes they look so dark on me. I can't really use them that much, because if they're this color, okay, my cheeks look real red, and that's not necessary. So I usually mix this color and this color, and it's a trio palette. It's called Rose Powder Blush, Flowers of Love. I'm guessing this is the lighter shades that they have. And I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna use both of them because, like I said, they look better that way. And this is just pretty much just a soft glam, because I just got off of work and I don't need to wear makeup before I go to bed. So I don't wear a lot of eyeshadows, but I know that Colourpop came out with a Candyland type of theme, and I really thought that was cute because not a lot of times do you see Candyland anywhere besides the game. So I got the palette, and it comes like in some pretty different colors. I also bought the lip gloss, the one back in the 90s, or the ones that they used to have, what was the roller lip gloss. Those are the ones that were amazing. But when I used this one, it doesn't have really a taste. Not that I wanted a taste, but like I guess I was looking for that, and it didn't have that. So just FYI, if that's what you're buying it for, don't do it. So these are the colors that are here. So last time I think I just used a little bit of the Lord Licorice, but we'll see what's gonna happen today. That's pretty good. And I like it that these palettes do have mirrors on them, because sometimes when you're looking for a mirror and you can't find one, or you forgot one, well, it's there on your makeup palette already. So, or if you're like me that buys these mirrors and my children keep breaking them. I just bought a Too Faced mirror because I wanted to try it, because it had a flexible handle, because I had a Jeffree Star one and it broke on the handle. Don't ask me how. I guess because like I fanned my face with it. Well, it broke, and so I was like, okay, I need something else that has a better handle. So I was looking on the website and they had that one, so I was like, okay, well, let's try it. I was like, because I need something better. Well, the same exact day that I bought it, my son threw it on the floor. Mind you, my son's 1 now, but when he did it, he was like maybe 10 months, so it really wasn't necessarily his fault, but it happened. So it was my fault though, because I should have been paying attention. But they're kids, this stuff is gonna happen. It's not always gonna be great. And now I'm gonna go in with this Candy Crush. Let's see. And the Candy Crush is this one. Oh, my eyes keep getting watery. That's the worst thing ever. So I'm gonna kind of just like put it on the crease just to give it a pop of color on my eyelid. There we go. Looks good. And you know, like these kind of smell like candies at the same time. I don't know if it's just me, but it has a scent. And it's not bad. I am not mad at it. I went in kind of crazy on that side. Okay, not too bad. Except this side, I kind of went a little off the eyelid. But I have some scarring on this eye and this one, so like they're not always gonna be perfect, but they look alright. There we go. Gonna even it out. Okay, and now I'm gonna try this plumpy. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. And this has more like a metallic feel to it, I feel like. Huh. And I should have used a lid primer before I started, but I already started, I forgot. And this side, okay. Try a different pencil because I feel like that one just is not doing it. Okay, this is better. So these colors went in pretty good together. Okay. And now I'm gonna add, like, on the inner eyelid, I'm gonna do this sugar high. You can see that one. It looks like almost like a highlighter. And it's gonna go on the inside of my eyes to kind of give it some more color. Looks pretty good. I like it. So okay, it looks good. Now also got this, which is supposed to be a highlighter. It's the Queen Frostine highlighter, but it's more like a powder. So I'm just gonna get a brush and I'm just gonna put a little bit, maybe right here on my nose and on my cheeks to see what it looks like. So it came with like this little puffer. It says Colourpop Land. It's in a kind of like Candyland. Oh, that is going on pretty good. Oh yeah, she's bright. But it looks good. Like, it's not real out there, but it looks good. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's pretty good. Okay. This thing is okay, now I am going to put on some lipstick. Usually I always love to wear a good nude lipstick, and most of the good nude lipsticks I feel like all pretty much look like the same color, but I always get this one. It's called Inspiration and it's by Makeup Revolution, and I like their makeup because it's pretty much affordable. I never had a problem with any of their products. The only thing that I think one time the highlighter was just not doing it for me. Like, it wasn't bright enough or something. Like, it wasn't not like this or like this. And it was like a strobe. That's what it said. It said it was a strobe highlighter. So I was expecting it to be like out there, and it was just wasn't. And I did get the gloss. It just comes like in, it's called a roller gloss by Princess Lolly. And like I said, it doesn't really have a smell to it. It doesn't have a taste to it. Not that I was looking for a taste, but I mean, that's what we're used to. That's what we think is gonna happen when you buy something like this. And then it has like all these little candies on there. So you just think, oh, it's gonna taste and it's gonna smell and I'm gonna love it. Well, I didn't love it because it just didn't have taste to it. I mean, that's not why, but I would have loved it more if it would have had a taste. So now I'm gonna do lashes and kind of fix this eye, because this eye is really acting crazy. I'm gonna try to fix this eye because this eye got wet. I guess because like I said, I have dry eyes, and that's weird because you would think your eyes would do the opposite, that they would be dry all the time. That's definitely not what is going on here. So now we're gonna do lashes, and we're gonna do the lily lashes. I've already used these, so that's why this one's already like popping out saying hey. But their eyelashes are either really easy to put on or really hard. It just depends on how you usually do your makeup. So we're gonna put on eyelashes. I use the Duo I'm pretty sure a lot of you ladies, whatever, you know, whatever you're gonna use on your eyelashes, that's what you use. I mean, I don't know anybody else that uses anything else. I mean, if you do, you know, like, works for me, may not work for you, but I'm just letting you know what works for me. Okay, so there's one eyelash. And there's the other. So like for the most part, like my eyelashes sometimes do look kind of different. It's because like this eye, like I said, it gets watery and it's annoying. And it doesn't do it all the time. It just so happened to be today. But I mean, for the most part, I feel like eyelashes make your eyes just like that much bigger and better. And for the most part, just all in all, beautiful. So that's usually what I do just for like a regular day of makeup. I try not to put a whole lot on, only because I know I do have sensitive skin, and like I said, I don't want to irritate it more than what it already is. So most of the time I just try to do eyelashes, lipstick, blush, and try to stay away from like more of the heavier things, especially when I break out, especially if I take if I eat too much sugar, I will break out. I don't know why. I'm not a diabetic, I've never been, but for some odd reason I break out with sugar. So I try to not eat a lot of sugar. I try to not do a lot of things with sugar. I try to maintain staying away from sugar, but I love sugar. What can we do, you know? But anyways, thank you for joining me today with my video. Please like and subscribe. If you have any videos that you can think of that you want to see, new makeup, anything as far as makeup goes, let me know. Leave your comments. I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Thanks.